Hey, Tyler and Amy, Paul McLean here at Crestview RV in Buda. Finally getting this video to you. That's us right there. I'm going to show you both at once since they happen to be kind of side by side. That's the Grand Design Imagine 2610 MK. 2 ACs, solar panel on the roof, but they both have that. The other one's going to be the Grand Design Transcend 251BH, which kind of worked for you as well. The weights and measures you have on the brochures, you might not have an Imagine brochure there though. This one's a little bit less than 34 feet long if I remember right, and weighs what? It weighs 7,082 pounds, and your Transcend is going to weigh probably a little bit less. This is the one, we'll go inside, but this is the one that had the bunk beds in the back. So this weighs about the same, 7,028 pounds. This one is wood frame with that good metal siding. Kind of the only, what they call in the industry, stick and tin. We're not supposed to call it that, but that's what it is. But these Grand Design Transcends, I would put up against any fiberglass walled one. So quality wise, I say no difference. You'll get some more storage in that Imagine, which we'll see. I got the awning out as far as I could on this one to give you an idea what that's about. This will have, both of these would be great for full time, and if you were thinking of that, this is a heated enclosed underbelly. They both have R30 insulation factor on the underbelly, R40 on the front cap and the roof, and R9 in this case on the walls. This is a very thick cotton candy type insulation. That's a block foam insulation and has an R7 rating on the walls. Let's look at this one first. This would be the less expensive of the two, and it's a brand new floor plan. It's the one that had the slide out in the bedroom and yet did not give us any closet space, if you remember. So the refrigerator in the Imagine will be a little bit bigger in this, but these are both solar powered. Everything I've got on here going now is just from the battery being charged from the solar panel on the roof. And if the fridge is on, there'll actually be ice in here. Yep. So even sitting out here in the lot all by its lonesome, the refrigerator is on and running just fine. 3 recliners, but you could make it into a little hand rest there. And that couch goes flat, so that whole area could be for the dogs. I don't know what you would use this portion for, unless you could find some kind of ramp to get the dogs up there. They might hang out there, I don't know. Or you could do storage, or even figure out some kind of closet situation up there maybe. But this couch will jackknife into an entire flat area, and that's a cushion here. So kind of a cool place for the dogs to hang out. I think that's what we were thinking. Smart TV in both, porcelain toilet on both. Lots of counter space here. That Imagine we're going to look at has the island kitchen though. Plenty of storage here, but not as much as the Imagine. Let's look. This little night light you can turn on or off. And then a mid-bath in this one. Again, porcelain toilet, not plastic, with the Grand Designs. I like this shower door. Some people think it's flimsy, but it lasts. I've had no complaints with it down the road, it not working. It feels flimsy, but it's actually not. And when you do open it, it actually squeegees the water off, so there's no mildew to have to wipe up later on. But great big shower. And then this one's unique because you do have the slide out in the bedroom. So that does give you a large walk around area here, and you can actually get in here close enough to make the bed properly. But as we discovered, no real closet space. Lots of drawers, but this is just more shelf space, not closet space. So that was kind of the only downside we saw to this one. So that's option one. let's go look at the Imagine, since they're right next door to each other. This would be a step up. These are $45, $9.95, I think, for the Imagines. And I can't remember what I quoted you this on, but probably about 10, 15 grand less. But this is the one that has opposing slides. So you've got the slide out on this side. And then Amy, you're going to have the island kitchen on this one. Great big awning, runs the entire length of the unit. It's a little bit bigger basement storage in the Imagines. And this one has the outside kitchen to boot. With a little, I keep saying Blackstone, but it's a Capital griddle. And a little mini fridge. And then the interior is completely different. And now for something completely different. So now you've got the island kitchen. Slightly bigger refrigerator, but still 12 volt, running by the solar panel. Again, all these lights and the awning was put out just by the solar panel. Here's your little controller panel that we'll teach you. This one has 2 ACs, so it's a 50 amp camper with 2 air conditioners. And now the recliners are heated, which is kind of neat, and have little night lights you can turn on underneath them and in the cup holders. And then this little booth here would make into a bed, or you could option it with the freestanding table and chairs. But this is the only one with a little desk in the back too. So a dog crate fits underneath there pretty nicely. But you could use that just as a hutch for kitchen appliances as well. You have 110 outlets hidden above here in both areas. So crock pots or air fryers or whatever could go there if you're not going to do a desk situation. But kind of nice to have the big opposing slide island type idea. More roomy for sure. And then the TV, you either have a window if you're looking at the Grand Tetons, or if you're in a parking lot, put the TV up and watch a documentary on the Grand Tetons. This one has a fireplace that Transcend does not, but that's really just a space heater, so if you don't mind not having the fancy flames here on the fireplace, the space heater does the same thing. So here's your view from the recliners into the refrigerator, into the TV. And you'll have more drawers, more cabinetry, just because it's bigger and they kind of put them in more places. Hidden hinges, solid cabinets. And the refrigerator, as I mentioned, is a little bit bigger by, I think, 2 cubic feet. And this one too is on with ice. That's just so neat that all these refrigerators out here in the parking lot still on and working great. This one has kind of a mid-bath too, but not quite as big. You'll have more storage though. There's that same shower door, but a little bit more cabinetry, a little bit more towel storage space. And then the bedroom, we have some closets, Amy, so that's different. With those lights above the bed there, you can either do this blue light, or if you hit it again, you can do a bright reading light on both of them. You'll have 110 outlets on both sides of the bed here, and then a couple more in the cubby holes here. 110 charging and 110 outlets. USB charging, I mean. And then this one has not only the closets here on the side, hanging closets, but this additional closet at the foot of the bed. So that makes it a little bit nicer as far as that goes. Most of the areas that are dark have the light that'll turn on, the motion sensor light. So lots of closet space there. And your dresser drawers here. Both will have storage under the bed, but the Imagines give you a little sliding drawer to kind of make a little bit better use of that space. So about the same weight. You can put a TV in the bedroom in that other one and in this one as well, if you're those kinds of folks. So finally got these to you. I hope this helps. Let me know as your lease, I think, comes closer to being over, what you're thinking. We're gonna have that RV show. Prices will be the same. It's kind of gimmicky. They say the prices are different, but they're really about the same at the RV show. But you could look at different floor plans, but I would stick with the Grand Design brand. Where are you? So these are the two, the Grand Design Imagine 2670 MK. MK stands for mid kitchen. And then the new 251 BH with that little bunk area in the back. I think both would work. I really do. So let me know. Again, apologies for being so long with this getting to you, but I hope it helps. Give me a call anytime, 406-696-4750. Too Tall Paul, 406-696-4750. Let's go camping.